Welcome to EA Basketball. My name is Michael Padilla. If you follow along with the show, you know every episode we accumulate points through the games that we play each week. Then we gamble those points away, and there's a scoreboard throughout the month. There's winners and losers. For the month of March, I was a loser. My punishment today, I will be taking Da Bomb Ground Zero. It's one of the hottest sauces on planet Earth, measured at over 356,000 Scoville units, meaning it's over 35,000 times hotter than a jalapeno. I'll get the show started, and at the end of the intro, I'll be taking Da Bomb Ground Zero. Enjoy the show. Hello and welcome back to Yay Basketball, the basketball game show. Monday, April 3rd, 2023. Recording live from the Yay studio. My name is Michael Padilla. I'm your host and producer. Along with me today, I have one, Bob Aldred.
Hey, it's me. What up?
As well as one, Justin Moore.
How is everybody?
And Trey Dishner.
Oh, hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, Trey. Good to hear from you.
Yeah.
I'm sweating over here.
I've been better. I've been better.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Michael.
Thank you so much for joining us today, everybody. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, rate 5 stars, share with friends, and follow us at Yay_basketball on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram.
Add me on the ground.
Last week was an action-packed episode in which we played Team 20 questions, YB trivia, and a new game called Over Under, in which Bob and Trey just refused to listen to Justin.
I know how
We did.
aggressively
Facts.
wrong.
Yeah, we hated it. Anyway, you were saying, Michael?
It cost them 300 points. It was a fun episode, so be sure to check that one out if you have not already. Now, this is the basketball game show. After all, so Justin, can we get a recap of our picks from last week, please?
Yes, last week was a great week for everybody. Not really, it was just good for me. Trey took a big swing at a big 10,000 point first time ever. He lost, which put him firmly in third place with 1,200 points. Bob, that puts you in second place with 1,275 points, even though Patrick Beverly couldn't even score you a single point of the 7.5 of the over-under.
Exactly.
Devin Booker came through for me and launched me back into first place where I rightfully was and belong at all times. Thank you so much,
You're welcome,
Devin
Justin.
Booker, for going under against the Timberwolves. But that put you in last place, Michael. 0
already there.
points. It was bad. It was rough. You hit no bets all month. You hit 0 of them. Yeah, all bad. All bad. But that's okay. Trophies where it belongs, back to back. You know, it feels good.
Yeah,
You know?
I definitely deserve
Nice.
this. Zero correct picks throughout the month of March. Betting big, making big swings, didn't hit any of them, so I deserve what is happening to me right now.
Okay.
This is really bad. This is way worse than the bomb. Oh, wow.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm sweating over here just watching them.
All right, let's get to it with everybody's favorite game.
What did he say?
Not a game.
That's right. It's everybody's favorite game. What did he say? The rules for this game are very simple. I will play an audio clip of an NBA personality, player, coach, or analyst. It will be your job, Justin, Bob, and Trey, to work as a team to guess who or what that person is talking about. Each correct guess is worth 100 points. In the event of an incorrect guess, I will receive the 100 points. 3 clips today. Are you ready to get started, team?
Yes!
Let's do it.
Who is Shanae Ogwumike talking about in this clip?
This is the 10th time that they've had at least 30 points in this season. I think they're tied for second now, and they're in the category of Kobe and Shaq with how efficient they've been.
Who is Shanae Ogwumike talking about in this one?
When I think two guys that are playing well together, first thing that comes to mind is Harden and Embiid, but Harden's been out recently.
Okay.
That's a great That's awesome. What do
That's
you
awesome.
think?
When I think of two players that are playing really well together, great efficiency, and we're going to talk about them in the same kind of light that we talked about Kobe and Shaq in at the time, I'm thinking about Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
Bingo.
Yes, I
Yeah.
found out today that Brown's averaged like 27, 7, and 7. He's crazy. So I'd like to go with that. I know they're not as efficient, generally speaking, but I mean, that's the only two I can really think of.
But I think at the end of the day, we'll be talking about Shaq and Kobe, and then we'll talk about Jason and Jalen.
Oh, okay.
As the greatest duos that were together.
Yeah.
So,
Jason and
yeah,
Jalen.
100%.
All right.
So it's
Yeah.
Jason and Jalen.
I think we are talking about
Jason and
Brown.
Jalen, final answer?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see.
This was a huge performance by Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
Good job, guys.
Yes, that is correct. Sorry, my mind's a little all over the place.
You're good.
All right. The Boston Celtics made a statement Thursday night by beating the Bucks 140-99 in Milwaukee. Jason Tatum went for 40. Jaylen Brown went for 30. And the C's held best player in the world, Giannis Antetokounmpo, to 24 points on 11 of 27 shooting. Bob, was this game a sign of things to come? Should Boston and Milwaukee face off in the Eastern Conference Finals? And at this point, should the Celtics be considered the favorites in the East?
Oh, brother. This was a statement game. Are you kidding me? That 41-point difference, like, that is insane when you're talking about the number 1 and number 2 in the Eastern Conference. We know the Western Conference is a bit of a anomaly, if you will. So the Eastern Conference is a really better scale, in my opinion, of actual skill between 1, 2, and 3. The fact that who we see as the number 2, I mean, we're big on the 76ers here, of course. So the fact that we saw the Celtics just demolish the Bucks, I don't know. I think it leaves the Bucks in a peculiar position because, yes, you do have Drew Holiday who can drop 51 points. But when he doesn't do that, the Celtics can wallop you by 41. I don't know, man. I just see the Celtics being so much better, man.
Do the Celtics win in a series?
Yes.
Are they the favorites in the East?
Yes.
Okay.
They should be.
Justin.
To me, it's one late stage game. The Bucks know they're going to have the 1 seed. It's not a problem for them, so I don't think these games matter as much to them as they matter to the other people. Do I think the Celtics should be the favorites? No, because they have to beat the Sixers and the Bucks, whereas the Bucks only have to beat either the Sixers or the Celtics. So to me, the gauntlet that you now have to go through because you didn't get the 1 seed in the East is going to make your road harder, so that doesn't make you the favorite. I think that series probably goes 7. I would lean the Bucks because they have the best player in the world by a wide margin, but it's going to be a fun series either way.
Trey.
I see the Bucks taking the 7-game series. I do. I mean, right now the Celtics did just totally blow them out the water. They're 2-1 against the Bucks this season. The time that they did lose to the Bucks, they only lost by 3 points. So, yeah, I see the Bucks taking the 7-game series, but I still have Philly winning the whole
chip.
championship.
Yeah,
so they're my favorites out of the East.
Okay. I'm back to normal. My mouth hurts a little bit, but I would like to no water, no milk, no nothing.
Nothing.
Well,
One's for you, Chief.
we'll wait.
That was insane.
It's bad. It's bad for a
That looked
minute,
pretty bad.
and I didn't do that one.
Yeah, I was shaking, on the verge of hyperventilating. Really had to control my breathing, but I feel better now. It's just my mouth now. Holy crap! Never do that sauce.
Bob, I know you're really high on the Celtics. Can I ask you why they lost to the Wizards 130 to 111?
That's not a good metric. Okay, so Kyle, if you're listening, cover your ears for this part. I have a lot to say about this one. This is a big deal. Not only did they beat the Bucks again in Milwaukee, they demolished them. This was Milwaukee's second biggest home loss ever. They've been a franchise since 1968. Against the Bucks this season, Tatum averages 40 points on 65%, and Brown averages 30 points on 62%. The Bucks have no answer for these two guys. There's only one Drew Holiday, who is the Bucks' only elite perimeter defender, and he can't guard both of them at the same time. Kyle has a saying that he always uses when he's analyzing teams, and he goes, do they play guys that suck? And on the offensive side of the ball, no, the Bucks do not. But on defense, Joe Ingles is playing 23 minutes per game. Pat Connaughton is playing 24 minutes per game. Grayson Allen is playing 28 minutes per game. Those guys do not stand a chance at staying in front of guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Look, on paper, this Bucks team is an elite defensive team, but a lot of that elite defensive prowess is because of size. Tatum gets to the basket whenever he wants against the Bucks. The Celtics also know, you mentioned that they have the best player in the world, Giannis, but actually, let me pause on that. The Celtics know that they can go into Milwaukee and win a big game. They did it 3 times in the playoffs last year. But what about Giannis? As I mentioned, he's the best player in the world. We all agree on that, right? Giannis the best in the world? Okay. The C's do as good a job as anyone in the league do against Giannis.
Yep.
This season against Boston, he's averaging 29 points, which is crazy if it was 10 years ago. But we're also talking about Giannis, who is an incredible scorer. That's lower than his season average, and he's only shooting 42% from field and 15% from 3 against the Celtics. But here's the scariest part. Even if Giannis goes off, the Celtics have shown that they can take his best punch and still win. Giannis had 44, 20, and 6 in Game 7 last year, and they still won the game. I said this as the last time we had Kyle on the show. I picked the Bucks to get the 1 seed, but the Celtics to win the series, and I stand by it. The Celtics are a terrible matchup for the Bucks, and I think their best chance of getting past the Celtics is if the Sixers do it for them.
Yep.
You have a question?
In my head, I just don't know why we're not talking about how it was the second game of a back-to-back. They just had a huge monster game against the Pacers, so you're probably tired the next night after you drop 51 and you drop 30 and 18.
It matters.
So,
but
that's, those are huge numbers.
If this was the outlier, I'd give you that. But it's not. Christmas Day, they got stomped on, too.
Sure, we're also not going to talk about, again, they lost 3 games last year, right? They didn't have Chris Middleton.
Yeah, but what has Chris
So,
Middleton
Chris
what's Chris Middleton done since he's
Here
returned?
we go.
Hey, how many?
Bring it on.
They've won. This Celtics team has never won.
Hey, Chris Middleton talk.
Yeah, but
I'm going with the Bucks.
Yeah,
in a
like, I
7-game
don't know
what
series.
you're
In a
doing.
7-game series, you got to go with the Bucks, man.
I don't, and I
No
disagree.
I think you guys are crazy.
I think the Celtics have
More
shown
likely to win a
we're just
title?
as big as you, we're just as
Yeah.
athletic as you, we're just as scrappy as you, and we
not-
might be even more versatile
They're
as
not
you.
just as big as them.
The Celtics aren't as big.
Yeah,
they have
no.
Al Horford, that's good, and then they have
Big
they have
Bob.
Big Bob, that's
Sure,
on
but
a meniscus. That's not even.
Sure, on paper they're not, but once you get to the wing depth, you've got what 6'8" 6'8" Jaylen Brown, 6'10" Jason Tatum.
and you
Yeah,
can bring off
and-
the bench
and the-
Brogdon.
is
Brogdon's
so
huge.
he's-
Who
he's
is
and Marcus-
might win
six man-
sixth man of the
Sixth
year.
man of the year, but
Yeah.
other than that, like Marcus Smart, terrible
He's
shooter.
not-
Fine,
Yeah, like,
whatever.
Terrible
Marcus
shooter, but
Smart,
he's one of the
whatever.
best perimeter defenders in the league,
He
and
is.
he plays way above his size.
Sure.
Bobby Portis does not. He just plays in his size. That's one of the reasons that the Bucks have this incredible defense is because they have big dudes. And Brook Lopez is amazing. Giannis is a great help defender. I say it all the time.
Yeah.
But
And Drew
you're
Holiday is
talking
amazing.
perimeter defender.
This is
They
Drew
are
Holiday's
not-
best year.
He
This is
can't
the-
guard
this is
both
an
of them.
outlier. This is an outlier. This is Drew Holiday's best year. It's
Marcus
an outlier.
Smart last
brother.
year was
He's
his
played
best year. That
Yes.
was the
Yeah, no,
outlier.
exactly.
That was the outlier.
And so he's not playing as much. Agreed. Yeah. So defending defensive player of the year isn't playing as much. You know who also isn't? Grant Williams. Grant Williams isn't playing as much also for the Celtics because you're getting more guard play from Derek White and Malcolm Brogdon, sixth man of the year. There's just a change in the way that Joe Mazzulla is handling this lineup versus what
I mean, I hear you.
What,
I just think
I
it was a
have no
bad
way to
game.
go.
I think that
Yeah,
big
I
that
would-
big
I would-
loss.
I would give you
That
that if
big
it was
loss,
the
yeah.
outlier. But
But
so we
it's
have
not
two
an
we have two
outlier,
games
yeah.
this season where Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum have played against the Bucks, and both times they got smoked. They torched them both times.
yes.
The perimeter defense is something that you don't really need to worry about against the Sixers because you got one guy probably going at you. And let's be honest, in this day and age, in a 1v1 playoff matchup, I'm not a 1v1, but if you're talking perimeter play, I'm taking Drew Holiday on the defensive side over James Harden on the offensive side of the ball. If that matchup somehow comes to fruition, but he can't guard both of them at the same time. He cannot guard Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
Correct.
He dropped an easy 40.
Yeah.
40 points against one of the best teams in the league, maybe the best team in the league, one of the best defenses in the league. This Celtics team is great. And I've been saying all year that I think that the Celtics have been my pick to come out of the East all year. And I have not wavered from that. I think the Bucks are terrifying, and I think that they will give anybody problems, anybody, including the Celtics. They'll give them a run for their money. This is not going to be a 5-game series. But if it's Celtics-Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals, I'm taking the Celtics because of these games, because of Jason Tatum, because of Jaylen Brown. You said to yourself, 27-7-7. And yeah, we can talk a lot about stuff on paper, but just matchup-wise.
And I'll
this
throw that in
Celtics
there.
team is a bad matchup for the Bucks.
And I'll throw that in there. Chris Middleton is not the answer to beating that Celtics team. So if they can't even beat their Eastern Conference matchup,
Without their third best player,
They
second
can't.
best player.
so Chris Middleton is
are the
not
Celtics
the
without
answer.
are the Celtics without Jaylen Brown beating the Bucks?
What is
No, I
this
don't think so.
hypothetical?
No, because again, if you're
But you
taking away a big piece, of course not.
Sure,
right?
sure,
so like
sure.
If you're taking out the second to third best player on the team, of
Yeah.
course not.
Last year, Middleton averaged 20 points a game. This year, he averaged 15. He's also only played 32,
He
only
was hurt
started
most of last
18.
year.
And
was
let
hurt most of this
Jalen
year.
Brown or Jason Tatum have a bad night. It's the end of the series right there. Seriously. Like that's
But
what
Chris Middleton is
what
gonna
the
have
Ce-
five bad
that's what the
games
Celtics
is
are
the
though. There's
thing.
two guys that are
Like-
dropping over 30 points a game.
Why?
You know what I mean?
okay,
They're
but-
They're
crazy.
scoring
Why
most
did
of
they
their
lose
points.
the finals? Because Jason Tatum played bad.
No, because
If one
I
of them,
disagree
if
with
one
that.
of
I
them
think it
play
was
bad, they lose.
their perimeter defense against the Warriors is why they lost.
And
Steph
that's
Curry is
why
why
they
they lost.
improved upon their perimeter defense by adding Brogdon and
What?
Derek
What?
White.
You're fed up with
Yeah.
what?
I'm
No,
just
that-
like,
that-
bro-
that-
I'm sorry.
that's the
I'm
answer.
not.
You're right.
I'm not that
Hang
high
on,
on the
hang on.
Celtics yet.
Brogdon's the amazing perimeter defender that just miraculously
Derek White,
hold on
yeah,
a second,
they added that.
makes them a massive, great perimeter defensive team that we were all talking. You were talking about. They're going to guard in the perimeter really well, but we just said, oh, why'd they lose? Well, their perimeter defense sucks.
I never
So
said
they-
that the Celtics were going to guard very well on the perimeter. I never said that
Which one
once.
is
Well,
it?
I mean, Marcus
Do
Smart
they,
never
is
do
said
they,
that,
do
so
they
it's
defend on
neither.
the perimeter well, or do they lose on the perimeter?
They lost the finals last year because of their perimeter play to the Golden State Warriors. The Milwaukee Bucks do not have the perimeter play that the Golden State Warriors have. You're talking about Steph Curry, Klay Thompson,
No,
Jordan
the
Poole,
Bucks are
Andrew
a better
Wiggins, and
team
Draymond
than
Green.
the Warriors are.
Now they are. Last year they weren't.
Yes, they
They
were.
won the title.
That doesn't make you the best team in the league.
What?
And next question.
What the hell are you talking about?
In the game that they
Holy
lost to the Bucks, the only game the Celtics lost to the Bucks,
team that wins the title is not the best in the league.
They didn't have Tatum or Brown
So the
playing.
04
No,
Pistons.
not.
the-
Yeah, I was about to
the-
say
the-
not always. Not always. You're right. But the Warriors were not the 04 Pistons last year. You can't make the same comparison.
Yikes.
You can't make the same comparison.
This is
Yeah, I mean,
nuts.
they did
What
have
is
a-
nuts?
No way.
What
I
is
would
nuts?
get into that.
This-
what is
actually. What do
nuts?
you mean?
I'm sorry, you're right. The team that wins the title is the best team in the league.
They win the championship.
Yep, they're
That
the-
is the
they're
literal crown on the only team in the league that was able to make it to the
hot
end.
at the right time, but okay.
All
You know
good.
what?
That is a factor,
they're,
sure.
They're the best team all season. It doesn't matter what they do.
No, those are
they
two
win the
different things.
title.
The best
they win
team-
the title.
Okay.
04 Pistons, the greatest team
You wanna-
in 2004.
Well,
Yep.
at the end of it all, yeah.
Yeah, they
sure,
were.
won the title.
Sure.
Okay, so we agree. Good.
Sure.
Look, the Celtics are horrifying for the Bucks, and for the Bucks' sake, I hope they don't have to see them. I think that the Sixers would do a better shot against the Celtics. It's kind of like rock paper scissors, right? The Bucks will beat the Celtics. Sorry, the Bucks will beat the Sixers.
Yes.
The Sixers will beat the Celtics. The Celtics will beat the Bucks. I think it's this little triangle of defeat around here.
And who do
So,
the Celtics have to beat to play the Bucks?
the Sixers. So, well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if something slips
So then
in the
who's the
seeding,
favorite?
or
Who's the favorite?
I wouldn't say it's the Sixers because if
No. So then you have to say the Bucks are the favorite because then the Sixers would have to play the Bucks. And you just said the Bucks will beat the Sixers and the Sixers will beat the Celtics.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, you're getting pretty aggressive here, and I'm telling you, I was saying that as like that's a possibility. Like in the series of Sixers Celtics,
And
I
rock,
could
paper,
see
scissors is not possibilities.
I could see the Celtics losing to the Sixers. I could see the Bucks losing to the Celtics. I'm not predicting anything. I think the Celtics should be the favorite. You got two guys who are just going absolutely berserk, and they deserve all the praise. And it's not when they're going berserk against the Pistons. It's against the best team in the league.
They have to do that for 7 games, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the
Consistently.
thing.
And they
Let me
just
ask
lost
you
to my
this.
Wizards.
Let me ask you this. If Jaylen Brown has a night off, what happens? Probably Tatum
They
goes
lose.
off, right? You think they lose
They-
automatically?
What?
If one of them have a good night and,
And
one of
has a
them
bad
doesn't,
night.
they
Because
lose.
one of them is
against,
sitting.
against the
Hey,
Bucks. They
but hey,
lose.
Because one of them is
If
sitting.
Jaylen Brown didn't score a point in that game, they still win by 11.
Yeah.
You think so?
He's had 30. They won by 41 points. I mean,
And
it's not that
You
straightforward.
do have a
but
point because the
Okay.
game they did lose, they didn't have Brown or Tatum, and they did lose by 6.
By the
Or
way,
they-
this
or
is what I've been looking for.
They won without Tatum and Brown. They've won.
I don't.
My point,
I
though,
love
is that
this.
one
I
of them
love
can
this.
have an off night. Let me ask you this. What happens if Giannis has an off night?
Yeah, they'll lose the game.
They lose.
Automatic loss, though. Like, it's possible that Tatum can be cold and Jaylen Brown can get hot. We've seen it several times throughout the season, and vice versa. If Giannis is off, like 9 points against the Wizards back in January or whatever, it's over. They lose. Automatic loss. Automatic loss.
Yeah.
We do have to give some credit. Since January 23rd, they're 25-4. Incredible. But I'm just telling you, I'm nervous for him when the playoffs come. All right. Good question, one.
Good one.
100 points to you guys. Good job. Oh, caught some in the throat.
It's coming back.
Question 2. Who is speaking and who is this person talking about?
I thought our defense after that first quarter was unbelievable. You hold that team to 40% from the field and 9 of 42 from 3. Just tremendous scramble, fly around mentality, multiple effort.
Who's talking? Who's being talked about?
This is.
I'm having a popsicle because I'm recovered now.
Who's talking and who's being talked about?
This sounds like Denver head coach Mike Malone
Mike Malone talking about the 76ers.
Warriors. 76ers?
Because they just beat the
Nah.
the Nuggets. Just beat both of them because they're better. But,
I would say the Warriors because they're known for shooting.
that's a fair point.
And they did play.
And they did just beat them.
Yeah, by 1.
and
so.
he talked about.
The emphasis. Well, yeah, by 1. Though. They
They didn't have
Yeah, by
Jokic.
1. Anyway.
And he
but that's fine.
he talks about that they kept him
Yep.
down
Yeah,
on
yeah.
shooting.
I
So
like it. Mike
I
Malone
think
talking
that's
about
it.
the Warriors.
Final answer?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, he's
Sure.
obviously talking about his Nuggets in that situation, but yeah.
Okay.
Let's take.
Little confusion on that last play. We leave Clay open.
No, I'm sorry. I'm having a popsicle.
You don't lose points for
Yummy.
that, do you?
Huh?
You don't lose points for that, do you?
I don't lose. Oh, no. Not on this one.
Oh.
I established this with Justin beforehand because this is literally
Yeah,
double that.
we agreed upon that.
Also, like I said, I was fine before. I
Oh,
I
so
already
then
cut
you
the
do lose
top off
points.
this popsicle,
And,
He's like,
and I didn't want it to melt and like get on my carpet. So.
No.
All right. The number 1 seed Denver Nuggets downed the reigning champion Golden State Warriors last night, 112-110, 2 points, to hand the Dubs their 30th road loss of the season without MVP candidate Nikola Jokic. Despite a quick comeback attempt by Steph and the Warriors, they now sit just a half game ahead of the Lakers for the 6th seed. There is a very real possibility that this is a matchup in round 1. If so, Bob, who you got?
Warriors.
Shocker.
Shocker.
Tell me why.
nation.
Tell me why they can beat the number 1 seed Nuggets if they
Well-
end up in the 8th seed.
Because they're not going to end up in the 8th.
No, if
Nope,
that
that's not-
happens,
It's
tell
not
me
gonna
what
happen.
happens.
All right, fine. Okay, so yeah, we end up with the 8th seed theoretically, and the Warriors have to play the Nuggets. Well, thankfully, rumor has it,
Yeah, Wiggins is
Andrew
back next
Wiggins is back next week,
So
baby.
so just to be clear, Andrew Wiggins is the
Yes.
cure-all
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
Warriors.
Yeah. Wiggins is an absolute man. Having him back on the floor again, Gary Payton being healthy again. Like, let's be honest. Like, the Warriors are exactly where they want to be, and if they have to match up with the Nuggets,
The Warriors are where they want to
I'm
be.
dead.
well, I mean,
A half game from the play-in?
theoretically. Well, we're sitting 6th, dog. Like, you guys are
Yeah,
giving me a
a half game from the
hypothetical.
playoffs.
You guys are giving me a hypothetical where in which we have to
The
do
Lakers
a play-in.
own the
Bob, if
tiebreaker,
they-
and you have as many losses as they do.
If they lose one game and the Wolves
It's-
win one game, they drop to
They're
the 8th seed.
not going to win one game.
No, if the
Wolves
Lakers
won't.
hold on real quick, if the Lakers win
I'm
one
telling
game,
you,
they
dude.
fall to the 7.
They would fall to 7, but I'm telling them this is I'm
7,
telling you
yeah.
this is not out of the realm of possibility. This is
When
very
the-
likely.
you end the
When-
season on 3
When
road
the
games.
Warriors have to win, they will. So that's all I
Okay.
got to say.
Justin, what you got?
So
Good
if
luck,
they,
guys.
If they fall to the 8th seed and they play the Nuggets, who historically have the best home court advantage in the league, playing the team that just lost their, let me check the notes, 30th road game.
Yep.
Yeah, they're losing, and it's gonna look bad, and it's gonna not look great for
many
like
games?
all-time resumes. I think it's in 5. Because
I thought you'd go hotter than that.
I thought about it. I was like, I'll give them 1.
What a
They'll-
classic Wizard slander campaign we have here.
They'll win 1 game at home. They'll lose a game at home. They'll lose the first 2 in Denver, and then they'll lose another game in Denver. And that's what it is. And so, yeah, if Andrew Wiggins is the cure-all, I want you to go on paper right now and I guess say he's the most important person on the team. He's he's their most important player.
No, stop.
But
Stop.
he
Don't-
doesn't need
don't-
to be,
Bob,
like,
Bob,
he doesn't
don't
need
let
to
him
be.
box you in. That's
Yeah,
not
I
what
know.
he said.
he
It's
would be.
Kevon
Because
Looney.
He's not the most important person on the team.
Without
Kevon
him,
Looney is
without
the
him
most
they
important
can't
person
win.
on the
And with
team.
them, they
all right,
can.
all right, Trey.
Questions again?
Just what would you think would happen if it was Warriors Nuggets in the first
With
round?
Wiggins coming back, I think the Warriors would give him a fight, but I think the Nuggets would take it in 7.
7 games?
Yeah, I think they would fight all 7 games.
Because they would only have 3 home games.
Exactly.
Right. That's not me talking crap. I agree. Okay, I think this would be competitive, especially with Wiggins back. And we saw what the Warriors did to the Nuggets last year in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, we all did.
There's a picture of Jokic there, like melting. But this ain't last year. Oh no, Jamal Murray is back and looks like he finally found his form again after the long rehab. He finished with 26 points and 8 assists in this one. He also had the game-saving block on Klay Thompson. Look, Mike Malone said it in the clip. The defense of this team can be terrific at times. How will it go in the playoffs? It's really hard for me to predict. I don't know. Because they're just so damn good at home, the Warriors. They look like a completely different team. And then on the road, it's like, who are we playing with? What's going on? Look, they led by as many as 15 in the second quarter, the Warriors. What have the Warriors always been known for? Third quarter avalanche, right?
Yep.
This was the opposite of that. The Nuggets took their best shot and stayed the course. I go Nuggets in 7 as well because of home court advantage. Now, before we move off the Warriors, Bob, as our resident Warriors fan, who would you rather face in the first round? The Nuggets or the Suns?
Glad you asked. Because I would absolutely say the Suns. I think not only would it be a more fun, not only would it be more fun.
I hate this.
Wow. Golly, that's crazy.
Not only would it be more fun, but it's kind of like what we've deserved as NBA fans. Like Kevin Durant returning back to Golden State. You know, he'd actually never played a game in the Chase Center, but him returning to Golden State and like starting would be incredible. And I don't know. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. In reality, I'm sure the Warriors are going to end up facing the Kings, so it really doesn't matter. So
you think they'll get the 6?
Yep.
Oh, you think they're going to stay right where they are?
Yep.
I don't think I agree with you. All right, so that's 300 points to y'all, 0 points to me?
Yep.
0 love it. Great way to start the month. Hey, at least that doesn't have to be done again.
Let's double down.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. So we finished that game 300-0. Good job. And that means
It's time for Bob's Buckets.
Woo!
buckets.
So we're going to do a bit of a meme episode where it's me looking on the outside, looking into the plan. Which team's currently in the plan that will be looking on the outside?
Wait, in the play-in that won't be?
Exactly.
Okay.
And number 1, New Orleans Pelicans out of the West. There's a lot of talk between Zion and where he's going to end up next season. A lot of free agency talks. However, I think they're going to end up on the outside, and the Mavericks will move in. So,
What?
thank you, Pelicans.
There's a report today that that Luka and Kyrie are going to get shut down for the year.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Go
Who
for
knows?
Wemby.
Oh,
Go for
who knows?
Wemby. Who knows?
Sorry, go ahead.
Killer.
Sorry, this is Buckets. Go ahead.
And on the East Coast, the Raptors are going to fall out. They're going to be the ones looking in. And somehow we're going to see, well, I was going to say the Wizards, but God knows the Wizards won't.
No, they've been
because they
eliminated.
suck
They've been
ass.
eliminated.
They're out.
They're way out. And we'll just see the Nets move in and the Raptors move out. So
Real quick, taking a peek at the standings right now, the Magic are the 12 seed and have not officially been eliminated.
That's because they have that tiebreaker with the Bulls.
yes.
The Magic.
But the Wizards are the 11 and they have.
Because they don't have the tiebreaker with the Bulls.
That's sick. Thank you. Sorry, Bob. Go ahead.
No, that's buckets.
That's
it.
The buckets are done.
Buckets.
All right. Good job. Good buckets. And that's going to be a transition to a quick game of, how about some 5-second violation, boys?
Okay.
Okay.
5, 4, 3.
Hit that.
Hit it.
All right, another fun and easy game here. I will give you a prompt, and you will have to provide me with 3 answers in 5 seconds. For example, name 3 car brands. If you get 3 and 5, you receive 50 points. If you do not give 3 answers in 5 seconds, your opponent has a chance to steal, but they cannot say anything that has already been said, and they will not get time to think of other answers. It's very rapid fire. If none of you, can list 3 correct answers in 5 seconds, I get the points for that turn. 10 prompts today. 10 prompts today, so 500 points. Yeah, 50 points each, right? Yeah.
Okay.
500 points on the board.
All right.
Think of a number between 1 and 100.
50.
51.
25.
It was 91.
Oh!
Hit me.
All right. You're going first, then Justin will go second, then Trey, you're up third. Keep that in mind.
Let's go.
Give me just a moment
some
while I look for the 5-second countdown. I don't know.
want
Here
the
it is.
music.
Found it. All right. You see, you like the music?
I want the music. Yeah, I want some music.
Yeah, pants burrito.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Bob.
Yep.
Name 3 retired Portland Trailblazers.
Clyde Drexler. Roy.
Scottie Pippen, LaMarcus Aldridge, and oh crap, Chauncey Billups.
That's a yes. We'll give you that.
Did Chauncey play?
Huh?
Did Chauncey play?
Did Chauncey play? Billups play for the Blazers? Let's find out.
I know
He
he's
did
a
not.
coach.
He's a coach.
I
He's a
don't- I don't
coach.
I know
think
he's the
he
coach. I
played,
just
though.
didn't know if he
He
played
didn't.
there or not.
Hold on. Oh, that's not going to give me what I need.
No, let's go to Basketball Reference.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Basketball Reference right now. Everybody listening at home, just you hang on.
Hang on tight.
Just hang in there for that's nope.
Listen,
No.
I have a lot
You
of.
should have just gone with Billups, my guy.
Oh.
There it is.
Hope you guys are watching on YouTube.
Get here. Look at him.
That is going to be a no, my brother. Meaning, Trey.
Danny Ainge, Bill Walton, and I had it on my no.
Wow,
What is
you
that?
even had all
The
that time to
knee.
think about it.
Brandon
Wow.
Roy, that's who it was.
That's who I was. Yeah.
Darn
I
it.
was gonna say.
50 points to moi.
Yep.
Justin,
What's up?
name 3 Eastern Conference head coaches.
Oh, we've got Doc Rivers. We've got Joe Mazzulla and fuck.
Brain fart.
You can have it.
Nick Nurse.
Damn it!
2
Quinn
total.
Snyder.
Alrighty, guys. This one's to Trey starting. Name 3 seasons or years a Central Division team won the title.
98, 97, and 92.
That is correct. Good job. All you had to do is name the Bulls years. Yeah, good job. All right, this one's to Bob.
Jabab.
Jabab. Name 3 current Pistons players.
Sadiq Bey. No. He doesn't even-
Miles Turner.
No.
Oh no, I'm dumb. Pistons, not Pacers.
Killian Hayes, Bogdan, and Cade Cunningham.
Yes. Wait,
Bogdan Bojanovic.
I'll give it to you. It's Boyan.
Boyan,
But
okay.
Yeah,
I
all
got
right.
you. We'll give it to
He
you.
deserves it.
All
I
right.
was stuck on Pacers.
You did that earlier today, too, when you shooting the videos.
I don't know what's going
All
on.
right.
That's
Turner.
me, Milwaukee, Minnesota.
This one is to Justin. Name 3 of Tobias Harris's former teammates.
Oh, Jimmy Butler. Oh, they can't be current. Yeah, sorry.
What?
You said former, so
Was it me? Jimmy Butler.
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. Sorry, I'm all. Go ahead.
Okay. Bob.
Boban.
you got it.
Okay.
That's it.
What was the
In
hang
my head, they couldn't be current teammates.
Like current players?
No, they had to be players that weren't his teammate currently.
Correct. You
That's
said
what I
Jimmy
was saying.
Butler
That's
first.
what I know, but
Oh,
then
you
my
got
head
hung-
went to
you
the
got
other
hung
ones.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. Trey, name 3 NBA owners.
Calvin Book. Is that John Wilkes Booth?
Yes.
Calvin Booth.
Wait, hold on. 5 seconds.
Calvin Booth, my bad.
Dolan, Lacob, and
Josiah, Jeannie Buss, and Mark Cuban.
And you guys had an additional 10 seconds, but yeah, that's fine.
I mean, we
Calvin
were busy
Book.
laughing.
Yeah, you're busy laughing. That's fine. I like it. All right, so this one is to
Bob.
Bob. Name 3. I had a typo in here, so name 3 current Canadian-born players. Canadian-born players.
Andrew Wiggins. Current?
Yep.
I have no.
Good
idea.
luck,
Yeah,
gentlemen.
Nah.
Nikhil Walker, Alexander, Jalen Suggs, and Jamal Murray.
There it is.
What?
Give him
I,
that.
I
There
got.
it
I got to
is.
check for
I'm gonna give it to you
Jalen
anyway.
Suggs.
No, give
look
it to
look
him.
for Jalen.
You named
Suggs.
4, so
I
if that's
said
wrong,
Nikhil,
you're still get it right.
Nikhil Walker, Alexander. I
Alexander
named
Walker.
Jalen Suggs,
yeah.
and then
You got
You're
it.
good.
You're giving
Okay.
you the points.
Cool. Thank
Anybody listening at home that has a dispute with this, email us.
take it up with me.
Call
Actually,
us.
no, no,
Call us.
Write a letter, send a pigeon. Let's go.
yaybasketballpod@gmail.com. Okay, name 3. Who is it for?
Justin.
Justin, name 3 current backup point guards.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Raul Neto, Ricky Rubio, and George Hill.
I believe Raul Neto is a forward.
Raul Neto, or he's definitely a guard.
Yeah, Raul.
Oh, I think you're right.
Raul.
Raul Neto is a point guard.
Ricky
Yes.
Rubio and George Hill.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Trey. Kill him, Trey. Kill him,
my game
Trey.
right here.
Last one
carrying
is
this.
for Trey. Name 3 Finals MVPs from the 2000s.
From 2000s, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James.
No.
Paul Pierce, Tim Duncan, LeBron James.
Didn't get it off in time.
Tony Parker, Shaquille O'Neal, and Chauncey Billups.
Ooh,
Also,
got
LeBron
it.
James did not win a Finals MVP
In the 2000s.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, good job, guys. That was. Would we finish that game there real quick? J-Bone?
You've got 150, I've got 100, and Trey's got 200. Bob didn't get any, but we also
0.
only had 9 prompts. Are we only supposed to have 9?
Yeah. So
Okay.
each get to go first once. Otherwise, it'd be 12. I don't want to cheat somebody.
I know, we said 10, that's why I got confused.
I apologies.
It's all good.
Apologies. All right, Trey's fact of the day.
Alrighty, guys. So on Sunday night, the Brooklyn Nets and the Utah Jazz faced off, where the Brooklyn Nets walked away with a 111-110 victory. Now, the reason why I bring that game up is because we're going to be talking about Lauri Markkanen, who became the first 7-footer in NBA history to make 200-plus three-pointers in a single season.
Wow.
Whoa.
He's also the only player in NBA history to have 200 three-pointers and 100-plus dunks in a season. So that's a crazy stat right there. Right now, the Utah Jazz sits at...
They just got eliminated, right?
They just... Oh, no, I think they... It
Oh, they
doesn't
still-
say.
they still have a shot?
They still have a shot. They're in the
Okay.
12th spot. Still have
They
a
still got
shot. So if Lauri Markkanen plays as well, if
Anything is possible. The West
anything's
is still
possible,
so crazy.
where do we see the Jazz finishing right now?
The West,
they're
West
gonna
is
miss.
a joke. Who
Yeah.
knows?
They're going to miss. I do have to own
We don't
a
know.
take from mine in the early season.
It's a joke.
Danny Ainge sat down your boy Will Hardy over there, Bob, and said, "Hey, you're doing too much of that winning thing."
Stop winning!
Because they were the 1 seed
Yeah.
in the West for a solid 3 weeks.
They definitely take.
And then I'm pretty sure Danny Ainge goes, "Hey, man, what the hell?"
Hey, man.
Yeah, they
You see
blew
this
it.
Victor
Want
guy?
your job?
He just showed Danny Ainge just turned his phone and showed Will Hardy the video of Victor slam
back his
the
own
put
three.
back slam off of a missed step back 3 and was like, "If you win another game, I'm hanging you." Like, this definitely feels intentional. But I do want to say, earlier in the season, we were having a little bit discourse about the Jazz, and I said, they're going to be there. And you're like, they're going to be in the top thing? And I was like, maybe not in the top seeds, but they're going to be in the mix. They like I said, they took a hard left turn. So I'll own that. My BYB.
My second question is, do we have him finishing as your most improved player?
Ooh.
Because he is my most improved player of the year. It's him or Shea.
It's a pretty good.
Shay's a good one.
Yeah, but Shea was still good last. Shea was still like fringe all-star last year.
Which is what disqualifies him.
He upped his points by 6. He upped his field goal
I
percentage
think
like
Lauri
6%.
wins it. I think Lauri should win it.
Yeah, that's
I
my
think De'Aaron Fox has a really good potential for that, but I think he's going to win that Clutch Player of the Year award. I don't think they want to give people multiple awards.
Oh, he'll definitely win that.
So like I go, okay, he'll probably Lauri then.
Well, players win multiple
sure.
stuff
Probably Lauri.
sometimes, but yeah, I think it probably should be Lauri Markkanen, because SGA did kind of have.
Austin Reeves, guys.
Austin
what are we
Reeves.
talking about?
Wow.
He's a candidate. My boy Austin Reeves.
You know what they should do? Had him a player that got worse. The most worst player that got worse. You know what I'm saying? The most declining NBA player in the league. That's what I want.
I don't hate that. That should be a.
Sabat?
a good
Shea
thing.
upped his
PJ
points
Tucker.
by 7, his percentage by 6,
Yeah.
his 3-point percentage by 4%.
He also-
he's been balling.
He does get the benefit a little bit of being like not on their only option because Giddey's great. I know that team is really good around them. But he is like the star. He's the guy, whereas Lauri's not probably fed as much as Shea is, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
Well,
And
so
I
like-
think if you took Shea away,
I think
you'd
Shea
still,
is-
I think the Thunder would still be okay.
So
I think if you took Lauri away, they'd probably be in trouble
with
with who they have right now.
I mean,
they're still in trouble.
yeah, both are scary. We touched on the Mavericks just for one quick moment earlier, and Justin and I were talking earlier, and we said when we were talking about Luka and Kyrie getting shut down, what if the Mavericks win the lottery?
Oh wow.
Hey, you know what team doesn't play defense right
No
now? The Mavericks.
freaking
Do you know what
way.
player plays defense really well?
There could not be
Wembanyama.
a better
There's
fit
no
alongside Luka than Victor
Yeah.
Wembanyama. I don't think you could design one in a lab.
We kind of thought the
better than
same with
Victor.
Kristaps, though.
Yeah, because
Sure.
but Victor, we don't know, and injury concern and all that, but Victor has the potential to be a better version of best version
Yeah.
Kristaps.
Kristaps,
Yeah, we
true.
know Victor is obviously
And
the
also
future.
the Mavericks before they traded Kristaps Porzingis, their splits pre and post Porzingis trade, they fell off a cliff after trading him. Defensively, offensively, they got rid of him.
I was kind of mad when they traded him.
I mean,
honestly.
Yeah,
didn't
I
like
wanted that to work
they
out
didn't,
so
they
bad.
didn't like each other, I think,
I
right?
think
And they're,
that's all
they're
it was,
so heavily trying to cater around Luka, which is fine. But also, you know, we talked about the Mavericks a lot last year. Last week. I'm not trying to dive into the Mavericks again, but I talked a lot about Kyrie, and I own all that, and I agree with. Obviously, I agree with myself, but I think we need to put some blame on Luka here. He's not in the best shape. His body language is bad, and his defense is horrendous.
And just because you don't like somebody, sometimes you got to work with people you don't like.
Yeah,
especially if it can work.
He's
It's
not-
a mentality thing.
One thing I
really,
respect about Luka though is he doesn't go to the media and complain about
Sure.
it. So
Well,
like,
I
but
agree.
it does
Though.
show up. It does show up on the court though. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't because he was balling out before Kyrie. He was playing amazing.
Kobe and Shaq hate each other, and they went to the finals.
So now that he has complained about it,
Yeah.
and they haven't reached the finals, but he's now complaining about it. We're seeing Luka and Kyrie both calling it situations where in which they don't.
You got to
like
put
they're
some
being
blame on Luka.
appreciated.
You
Impromptu
got
question.
you got to put some
he
blame.
does need to get some.
Impromptu question. Let's just say, for sake of argument, they get Wembanyama, but Luka doesn't get along with Wembanyama. Who do you get rid of?
Like
The
the
what?
Dallas
crazy.
Mavericks should
That's
just
a crazy
retire.
one.
You trade.
The Mavericks should
Luka,
move
right?
then.
I don't know.
What
You
do
trade
know?
you trade Wembanyama.
You're an idiot.
Another
Luke-
big
I'm
question
sorry.
mark is
No way.
you know, I saw somebody
you trade
say
Wembanyama?
that
Yeah.
I saw
No
somebody
way
say
you
that
trade
you know, let's say that the Thunder, I forgot the hypothetical, forget it. I do before we move on to our last game of the day. I want to talk real quick about the CBA. This is
Yes.
another big breaking news story in the NBA. Well, not breaking news, but it happened a couple days ago. New 7-year collective bargaining agreement. The big standouts to me, play-in tournament happening as early as next season.
Nope.
Yep.
In-season tournament.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry. The in-season tournament. I really hope that they call it the Silver Cup. They won't because it was his idea and it's like his brainchild and all that. But I want it to be the Silver Cup because it's like a silver medal. It's like, yeah, you won the in-season tournament. And then a 65-game minimum on all major awards.
Massive.
Bob, what are your thoughts on the CBA?
I think that 65 game minimum is massive.
Huge. Agreed.
That is huge. You know, that I think dictates the difference between a Sixth Man of the Year award and not a Sixth Man of the Year award. It's the same with Defensive Player of the Year award. It's incentivizing players to play a little bit more.
Yeah, because right
earn
now
that extra.
Joel Embiid has only played 64 games.
Exactly. And Malcolm or
There's
Tyrese
never been a
Maxey.
player.
Giannis has only
Never
played
been a
62.
player that won an MVP.
So Tyrese Maxey again only has played like 45.
Jokic would be the only
one.
one eligible out of the three of them that has played 65 games. He's played 67.
I think it's massive. So I think that's the biggest one for sure. And then also, middle of the season tournament, like that's a ton of fun. We'll watch that. I don't think anyone wouldn't.
Yeah, I
But-
think-
Yeah, the only thing it means is that the two top teams at the tournament will play one additional game
Yeah.
throughout the season.
Okay.
And I think I think everything's pretty much great. I don't like some of the little BS things that we could really get into at a certain point in time. But
But you're a fan of the 65-game thing. of course,
65
right?
games thing is great. I think the problem I have with the in-season tournament is 500K is not enough to get these guys really caring about it. I think if you added, your team gets home court in the playoffs.
Yeah, but then you're getting into that then you're getting
It
into
gets
like the
tough.
baseball All-Star game thing where the other
you
thing
have
is
to make it meaningful.
well,
Or they don't care. Then they
well,
still
but
don't.
think about this though. It really is only. I think it will really only move the needle because they're going to be factored into the schedule already.
Yeah.
So it's not like they all go to Orlando and then they play a tournament. Like it's the regular schedule.
Yeah, the only
but
ones are
this
the
game
Final
is
Four,
highlighted
right?
because it is meaningful towards whatever the tournament, whatever. Oh, you lost this game, you're out of the tournament.
Yeah.
It'll be single elimination, all that. Trey, what are your thoughts on the CBA?
I like the 65-game mandatory rule. I
For
feel like-
awards and all that, yeah.
I feel like it gives players incentive, or it makes them get out there and play. And like as fans, we want to come and watch you play. So big on that. yeah, I guess we'll see what.
I don't think it's enough to stop like complete like load management because like Kawhi wasn't going for MVP in the first place, but it does mean that Jokic and Giannis are ineligible for MVP.
Yeah.
Well, like the other,
No, Giannis and Embiid.
Yeah, sorry, Giannis and Embiid.
and like the other night, I feel like Embiid sat out to help his case.
Oh, against the
against
Nuggets,
Jokic.
you
Yes,
think?
I do.
Yeah.
Ducked
yeah.
that
We
game.
didn't talk
He did.
about that, but yeah, I
He
think
did.
He
that
what?
too.
He
definitely-
ducked that game.
What would he
he's-
be ducking?
He
doesn't-
does because if he had
doesn't-
a bad
he doesn't
game,
play well in Denver.
He hasn't played well.
He plays
hasn't
well
played
against
Denver
Jokic,
since
but
2020.
He bullies
if
Nikola
he
Jokic
had a bad
every
game
time
though,
they play.
if he had
But
a bad game,
not at home.
that would
Yeah,
that could
it's-
tarnish.
What's funny to me is the narrative
Now
between
that the
Jokic
pressure's
missing
on.
the difference between Embiid missing one game against the Nuggets on a back-to-back, right? And then Jokic has missed the last 3 due to the same injury, hamstring tightness. I think it's more important that Embiid listens to the doctors and does the
He played the next game.
right. Anyways, you know what I realized we missed? We didn't do make your case.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's get it.
All right.
You threw a curveball.
Right.
This is going to be a long episode, guys. Buckle up. I was like, man, we're running really short. Why are we so short?
Well, with my patented, all right.
Go for it, buddy.
Right.
Make your case time with the Hall of Fame class of 2023 announced with a stacked roster of Dirk Nowitzki, Dwayne Wade, Tony Parker, Greg Popovich, and Becky Hammon. It got me thinking which of the Hall of Fame classes is going to be the best Hall of Fame class of all time. You've got a lot to choose from, gentlemen, so I'd like you all to make your case. Trey.
Alrighty, well, since I'm first, I'm gonna go with the 2009 Hall of Fame class, and that has Michael Jordan, David Robinson, John Stockton, Jerry Sloan, who's a coach, and Vivian Stringer.
Okay.
So of course we have Michael Jordan.
Of course.
Can't forget about him. So 6 championships. We have 5 regular season MVPs, 11 All NBA nods. He has 9 All Defensive honors, 14 All-Star appearances, 10 scoring titles,
Yeah.
the 87-88 Defensive Player of the Year, and the GOAT status. We have one David Robinson, the Admiral.
Monster.
He's top 5 defensive players in my opinion
Agreed.
of all time.
Agreed.
He's the last player to have a quadruple double.
Yep.
That was back in 1996, I want to say.
Something like that,
It's been a long time. So that David Robinson, and then we have John Stockton, who's the all-time assists, steals leader.
Well, he
and-
didn't steal assist.
No, he's the all-time assist and steals leader. He has 11 All-NBAs, 10 All-Star appearances, and he played every game in 17 of his 19.
Damn. That's insane,
Yeah,
by the way.
this dude is a tank.
So
So
that's
yeah,
2003?
2009.
2009. Bob.
Yeah.
Michael.
Okay, Michael.
Oh, me? Okay, so I hear your 2009. MJ Stockton Robinson. I think there's an obvious answer here. And I know that Justin's going to have... Sorry, this popsicle's going to melt, and I just got to hang on.
Yep.
Okay. Swallowed it wrong. Okay. The obvious answer is 2020. Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and Tamika Catchings for the WNBA. So you talked about the 2009 Hall of Fame class there with MJ Stockton and David Robinson. They have 8 rings. This draft class combined 8 rings, 6 regular season MVPs, 7 Finals MVPs, 34 All-Star appearances, 33 All-NBA selections, 29 All-Defensive selections, 85,169 points, 21,677 rebounds, and 24,393 assists. That's amazing, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah, these guys have 11 titles, 4 regular season MVPs, 5 Finals MVPs, 48 All-Star appearances, 39 All-NBA selections, 39 all-defensive selections, 91,295 points, 30,520 rebounds, and 15,787 assists. You got 3 top 20 players ever. I don't think there's an argument. I think it's that. I think it's those guys because you got Kobe, Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan's I think no matter how you slice it, top 10 minimum.
Yeah, he's 4.
I agree he's a top 5 player ever.
Yep.
I have him at 5 personally, but Kevin Garnett, one of the best defenders of all time.
Right around 15, yeah.
I mean, sorry, not the 15th best defender ever.
No,
Sorry,
player.
one of the best defenders of all time. I agree. I have him right around 15 as well. Those 3 guys, I love it because the 2009 class, MJ's doing not all the heavy lifting, but a lot of it. A lot of those stats that I just mentioned, he has 6 out of the 8 rings. He has 5 out of the regular season MVPs. He has 6 out of the 7 finals MVPs. These guys, it's more spread out. It's a better overall class. And I know this isn't the conversation, but if it was 3v3...
Oh, come on, dude.
I know, I'm just saying.
Jordan, dude,
Jordan and Kobe
looked up to Jordan. Robinson, I think, would lock up Duncan.
Whoa, what a conversation.
I think he
Bob,
would.
go for it.
Wow,
Duncan
wicked.
and
Come on, bro.
Robinson would be crazy. I don't know who has
That'd be a
nuts.
matchup.
Bob, go for it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Someone, another Hall of Fame class matching 6 championships. Throw on top of it.
Wait, which class?
Yeah, what's the class?
Hold on.
He's building.
Hold on. 3
I'm pretty sure mine has more championships.
MVPs, 3 finals MVPs, an all NBA rookie team, the NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Literacy
Talking about a single
Word.
player.
I'm talking about the 2002 draft class, baby.
Who was in it?
Magic Johnson. And for head coach, Larry Brown.
Ooh.
So we're talking 6 championships, and the most important part of it all, the reason why the 2002 Hall of Fame draft class was the best. The Harlem Globetrotters, baby. Let's go. So,
Golly, that's
per the Naismith Hall of Fame, in basketball's storied history, there may be no single organization more synonymous with the game than the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters. Excuse me. Originally formed from the
We know about the
Wendell
Globetrotters.
Phillips High School.
It's the Globe. You don't need to give me a rundown on the Globe.
With players such as Geese,
Justin, let's get into it. Who you got?
Goose, Marquise and Curly, and Meadowlark Lemon, and Wilt Chamberlain.
Come on now. Do something spicy.
Me?
Yeah.
There's a lot of great Hall of Fame classes, right?
we go.
2016 was really good.
We haven't spoken about this yet.
We haven't spoken about it. 2016 was great. Shaquille O'Neal, Allen Iverson, Yao Ming, awesome, right? Feels great. Obviously, who we don't talk about, then Scottie Pippen, Dennis Johnson, and the 1992 Dream Team. So technically, it encompasses all those greats in that one
that's wild.
class.
Dennis
That is
Johnson,
nuts, but I'm
goat.
not gonna give him that credit like that
Sure.
because it's a team, right? I actually have an idea
we got.
that this current Hall of Fame class,
2023?
2023,
Yes!
is the greatest of all time.
Yes!
Here's why. You've got greatness with Dirk, arguably the greatest
Yes,
postseason
yes.
run ever.
Yes.
You've got Dwayne Wade, did his whole thing, right? Obviously, amazing 3 rings, we get it. Tony Parker helped lead the Spurs dynasty with Tim Duncan, right? And what?
And
would
David
the-
Robinson.
And David Robinson.
forget about him.
What would be that Spurs dynasty without Greg
Popovich.
Popovich?
They've got 10 titles, 2 regular season MVPs,
Crazy.
5 finals MVPs, 39 All-Star appearances,
And-
28 All-NBA selections, 11 All-Defense, 95,562 points, 30,556 rebounds, 19,890 assists. This class has an argument.
Is
Now,
nuts.
here's the thing.
They're not the Globetrotters.
And hang on,
Let's just for this
uh-uh.
for this argument,
Can
I
we
was
throw
just
in
talking.
the
don't
rings
have
for
to go.
Becky Hammond?
Okay. Now I wanted to clarify that I specifically left out Tamika Catchings out of mine, just NBA players.
Yes.
Because this class with Greg Popovich, you've got a hammer.
That was my only really clarification there, because obviously player-wise,
players?
your class takes it.
But-
when you throw in the second
My
greatest
coach
NBA
has more
coach,
wins.
that's awesome.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Jerry Sloan has more
Greg
wins.
Popovich has the most wins of all time.
Yes.
Forget I said that.
His BYB. So, yeah, when you throw in Greg Popovich, I
fact.
go, that kind of tilts the scales, because you've got arguably the 3rd greatest power forward ever, the 3rd greatest shooting guard ever, a top 15 point guard ever, potentially. You've got the 2nd greatest coach of all time.
Whoa.
Phil. Not arguable. And I know
is
you
arguable.
can. Well, no, I meant like nobody's above him besides potentially Phil. So like it's either him or Phil, and that's it. So I don't understand. To me,
Yeah, I
that
don't want to get
takes
into
it.
that because
Him or Phil? Wow.
I think Pop made more with more. I think Pop did more with less than.
He had more
Phil Jackson.
consistency with one guy.
Yeah,
most of his career.
22 straight seasons not missing a playoff.
Yeah.
That's
What was it? 18 straight seasons,
Yeah, not
winning 60 games.
consistent enough.
50, but yeah, but yeah,
Pat
so to
Riley's
me,
up there too for me. Huh?
I'll be honest.
Alright.
It's a
It's
seesaw,
a 1A,
for
1B.
real.
Yeah.
Don
All right,
Nelson.
let's get into this last game as we're running a little long here.
Woo.
Today's game is a new game called Free Agent Frenzy. Alrighty, guys, this is a new game, so listen up to the rules. In this game, you three will operate as GMs of your very own NBA franchise.
Warsaw Warthogs!
Every player in NBA history is a free agent. Each round, there is a rule about the players that you may or may not sign. I will start by signing a player that fits the rule. Excuse me. You will attempt to sign one NBA player that fits the rule of the round. If the player you choose fits the criteria of the round, I will tell you that you may sign that player, giving you information on the rule for the round. Yep. You may only guess during your turn. So you can say a player, Joakim Noah, and I say you may not sign that player. You go, is it this? You have to let me know if you want to guess. The first person to correctly guess the rule of the round gets 200 points.
I like it.
If none of you do and we're not making any ground, I'll call it. I will get the 200 points.
Okay.
Quick note, in our game, the scouting report, none of the similarities are career or accomplishment based. It's it's like life stuff. In this one, all of them are career or accomplishment based. So it won't be players that were born in Iowa or anything. Like
got
that,
you.
Okay. Think of a number between 1 and 200.
150.
150, 15.
199.
It was 91.
It's him.
So it's Bob again. Now,
Sweet.
Bob, in this
Hey.
instance, you want to go last so you have more information. So, Justin, you will be
Agreed.
starting.
Sounds good.
I will start with. I'm gonna sign Michael Jordan.
May I draft? I'd like to draft.
You're signing, and they're free agents.
I'm signing Jimmer Fredette.
No, you may not sign Jimmer Fredette. Trey,
Can I sign Scottie Pippen?
you may sign Scottie Pippen. Bob,
May I sign Derrick Rose?
you may not sign Derrick Rose.
May I sign LeBron James?
You may not sign LeBron James.
Michael,
Yeah.
may I sign Steve Kerr?
Give me a moment while I double check, please. I'm going to say almost guaranteed you cannot draft him or sign him. No, you may not sign Steve Kerr.
Okay.
Wow.
Almost pulled this up on the screen that y'all can see.
I didn't even look at it to think I
Yeah,
could
you did.
cheat.
Bob,
May I sign Horace Grant?
let me double check on Horace Grant, please. No, you may not sign Horace Grant.
May I sign Dennis Rodman?
I believe so. Just a moment. Yes, you may sign Dennis Rodman. Trey? Or unless you want to guess, Justin?
I don't.
Okay.
May I sign Tony Kukoc?
No, you may not sign Tony Kukoc.
Michael,
Would you like to guess?
I would.
Okay.
Is this the...
Guess the rule, remember?
Oh.
Rule.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to keep going.
Okay.
All right.
Bob? Oh. Sorry. Trey, you may draft Tony Kukoc.
Okay.
Okay. That
You can guess
Is
again.
the
That's
rule-
that's
is-
my error.
is the rule the 98 Bulls?
No, it is not. That is your guess for the that is guess. You can still no,
I'm done.
you may not. Yeah, you are
I'm
now
done.
out of the game. Bob?
Okay.
He guessed 96.
8.
He guessed 98.
Looking
What a
boy.
goofball! How did you guess 98?
Come on.
Goober. I'm gonna guess the 96 Bulls.
You don't want to play her first?
Nope.
Okay, no. Justin, you get one player and one guess.
I'll be honest. I'm just gonna guess
I feel like you have a free advantage. Why wouldn't you?
because I just
Try to
don't
take
have
a
that many
player.
players in my head for what I'm thinking.
Okay, go ahead.
Is this a player from the 95 Bulls?
No.
Yeah.
I think I know it.
What is it?
Oh.
Is the rule what?
I don't know.
The year the Bulls didn't win the championship?
No, it has nothing to do with the Bulls.
Okay.
This was a very simple one. Hall of Fame players.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Very straightforward. Very easy to start with, I
Okay.
feel.
Well, once we honed in on the Bulls, that's on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know why that could be a red
LeBron
herring.
James is even like a close guess of mine.
Right.
and
Well,
it would have
LeBron,
been
LeBron,
no,
Derrick
it
Rose,
still
not in
would
the
have
Hall of
been
Fame
no,
yet.
though.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
All right. Round 2. So none of you
Trey,
got the points.
you
So, I got the points. Where none of you guys got the points.
Mm-hmm.
So you went first last time. You went first last time. So Trey will go first this time.
Okay.
Well, after me. I'm gonna start with Marcus Smart.
Smart. Michael, can I draft CJ McCollum?
Yes, you may sign CJ McCollum.
What?
That's so different than where I was going. I hate you.
Can I draft Austin Reeves?
You may draft Austin Reeves.
May I draft Rajon Rondo?
No, you may not sign Rajon Rondo.
These, can I guess?
Yes?
Are these current guards?
No, you're out. Trey.
See ya.
Michael, can I draft Klay Thompson?
You may not sign Klay Thompson. Bob.
May I sign Bill Self?
He's not a player.
No, I get where he's going at.
Bill Self.
I know where he's going, but I don't know where.
No, I don't know where you're going. So, no, you may not sign Bill Self.
Okay.
Okay. Trey.
Good to know.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was your player that you said?
Nah,
I started with Marcus Smart.
Oh.
I said CJ McCollum. I said, all right, okay. Marcus Smart, CJ McCollum. Can I draft Dame Lillard?
You may sign D. Lil.
Can I guess?
You may guess.
Actually, you know what?
You
Bob?
gotta pick
All
one,
right,
dog.
all right, I'll guess.
Okay.
Is this rule players that were not drafted in the first round?
That is not the rule. Bob, one pick, one guess. Down to you.
So I can draft Austin Reeves. I can draft.
I maybe started
CJ
you guys on the
McCollum.
wrong track, but
Oh,
this
man.
this one may be on me, but we're practicing. We're not practicing, we're trying it. But
It's fine. Smart. I'm gonna shoot.
think a little bigger picture.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Think very specifically about the players that were off limits in this round.
Oh, wow. Great question, Michael.
Klay
As
Thompson
always,
and Rajon Rondo were off limits.
We're off.
Oh man.
So
And
is
Bill
Damian,
Simmons, or Bill Self, because I just
Damian Lillard is
It-
off limits.
You.
no, Damian Lillard is inbounds.
Yeah, he's inbounds.
Oh, so that's what makes me
I
think
know
a
it is.
3-point
I
percentage.
don't know. I don't know.
So this season have shot 30% or better from 3.
That's the rule.
That's the rule.
Can I guess one more time? I don't want the points.
You can guess.
Is it players without a ring?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
you went with Bill Self because Marcus
Oklahoma
Smart
City.
and yeah, Bill Self
Or
went to
O-
Oklahoma
so-
State.
Yeah, Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I
thanks.
guess I should clarify.
Yeah.
Well, I'll clarify for the last 2 rounds here.
The CJ
This is
McCollum did not.
solely NBA stuff.
Yeah, that's what I
yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah.
going college.
That's
none of that. Okay. All right. So Bob, you're starting us. Are you ready?
Ready.
I'm gonna start with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I'm gonna go with Magic Johnson.
You may sign Magic.
Yes.
May I sign Norm Nixon?
You may sign Norm Nixon.
Can I sign Elgin Baylor?
You may sign Elgin Baylor.
May I sign Robert Ory?
You may sign Robert Ory.
May I sign? Brandon Rush.
I believe so. Just a moment for clarification, please.
Wild.
You may not sign Brandon Rush.
Okay.
Brandon Rush. What a name.
Good throwback.
May I sign James Worthy?
You may sign James Worthy.
May I sign Kawhi Leonard?
You may not sign Kawhi Leonard.
May I sign Kareem Rush?
Yes, you may sign Kareem Rush.
Oh, is this Lakers players?
Yes.
Yeah. I had to make sure it wasn't Lakers title winners. That's why I thought Kareem versus Brandon Rush for a second. That's
Good
fine.
job.
I figured that.
You
when
guys
said
are
that.
catching on. I think it also has to do with what I take first, because Marcus Smart hasn't won a ring, but like that's so off the beaten path. I apologize. I kind of
all
threw you
good.
guys on a wrong
No worries.
thingamajig. Okay, 200 points to you, Justin. Good job. Last round, Justin. You are starting.
Okay.
Okay,
On the team?
sure. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Starting 4.
Woo!
All right, here we go.
Put him in, coach.
First, I'll be taking Richard Jefferson.
May I draft Iman Shumpert?
You may. Trey?
May I draft Kenyon Martin?
You may not.
May I draft LeBron James?
You may not.
May I draft Jose Calderon?
I'd like to double check, please. One moment, please. Hang on one second.
It's okay.
You may not. You may not take
Okay.
Jose Calderon. Oh, you may take Jose Calderon. I apologize.
Yeah!
You may take Jose
Mon
Calderon. Yes.
Shumpert, Jose Calderon. He took. Who was yours?
Richard Jefferson was
Richard
number
Jefferson.
1.
Only time he'll ever go number 1.
May I take Kevin Love?
You may take Kevin Love.
Is
Bob.
this the-
Oop.
I'm ready
Yes.
to guess.
Oh!
Yep.
Is this rule? Damn, I can't think of the damn year. The year the Cavs won the championship with Kevin Love.
And that is not the rule. You're out of the game. Bob.
Damn it.
Because we could not draft LeBron James.
Oh, no.
Right. I don't know. Can I draft Delonte West?
You may draft Delonte West.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, can I guess?
You may.
LeBron teammates?
Yes.
Yep. That's what it is.
Let's go.
Good job.
I
Good
did
job.
not know they played together.
Who? Jose Calderon? I didn't either. I was like, I don't think
He
so.
played for the Cavs, like, right?
Yeah, I guess kept going
before-
Cavs
Yeah, they
players.
played 70 games together.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I really was just throwing out a random name because
Yeah.
I was like, where are we going with this?
So where do we finish that game?
You got 400 points.
Nice.
Bob got 200 points. I got 200 points. Trey, a big fat goose egg.
Well, now that we've got all
egg.
those points, let's gamble them away in.
Oh, wait. We'll figure it out on the fly, I guess.
Oh, I don't have a pick.
Oh.
We'll figure that out. I'll take a look while you guys do this. Here's props to you.
Oh, yeah.
In the first props to you
Wizards watch.
of April. We all started with 1,500 points. We got points today. As it stands right this moment, I am in first place, right where I should be with 2,100 big ones. Michael, you're in second place with 2,050 points. Bob and Trey are tied for third with 2,000 points. Oh, Trey, I also don't have a pick for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna think of one on the fly.
That's
right
okay.
now.
Do
I
your
got
thing.
one.
1 second. I
Yep,
got Bob Paolo Banchero's under versus the Cavs set at 25.5. How many points are you betting, Bob?
I think the Cavs are going to go off, so give me 1,000 on this
1,000, half of your points. I've got Anthony Edwards over at 23.5 versus the Nets, and I'm going to put 500 big ones. Now,
I've got one if you're ready.
Michael,
Michael.
you have 2,050 points. What are you doing?
Can we agree on 29.5 for Steph against the Thunder at home? That's a season average exactly.
Yes, we can.
Okay. I will put. How many points do I have, please?
2,050.
Oh wow. Hell yeah! I got 1,000, or I got 550. Dang. I had brain dyslexia. I'll do 250 points on Steph's over against the Thunder. 29.5 points. Trey, what you got?
All right, I'm gonna go with Josh Giddey's assists. So he's averaging 6.2 assists.
Okay.
They play the Warriors. I'm gonna go with his over.
Over 6.5 assists?
6.5?
What do you guys think? Is that
I
fair?
like
Yeah,
it.
6.5?
Yeah, I think he'll get 7.
All right, good. I like that. That's a
Cool.
good.
How many
some
points you
good
betting?
picks.
Oh, how many points do I have?
2,000.
Put them all
Put
on.
all of them.
Put
on
all of them.
What?
Learning
Bro.
nothing from last month.
Dog,
Michael,
you
what was
do
your
not-
bet again?
I'm getting that 10
Let's
this
go!
month. I'm getting that 10
Let's
this
get
month.
that 10.
I'm getting that 10 this month.
All right, everybody. And if you listening or watching at home want to keep track of all the game picks throughout the month, be sure to hit the description in the episode What? The link in the description of this episode. My brain's still
Yes.
kind of fried from the ground zero. To join our chalkboard group chat. It is a fun and what?
Free
Way to support the show. So be sure you hit that. As always, everybody, thank you so much. Be sure to like, subscribe, rate 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you're listening. And follow us at _basketball on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram.
Add me on the ground.
Just a reminder, we are recording live from the A Studio.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Which means we do not edit, if you didn't notice. We press record and we post what we got. Bob, what you got for the people?
I have absolutely nothing outside of the fact that, hey, man, it's the Warriors. We're fine. We got this shit. Anyway, Wizards watch.
No, we laid the Wizards
they're
to
watching
rest.
on the couch.
We laid them
Yeah,
to
they
rest.
are.
We did. We laid them to rest.
A bar.
Oh my God, Trey.
What you got?
I just, appreciate you guys watching. It's good times. That's all I have.
That's it?
That's all I have.
Hell yeah, brother.
I figured you were gonna I don't know, your tone of voice said you were gonna push play on something that really made me sad.
Trey.
So, guys, it's April 2nd.
Yeah.
It's the
It's
day
third.
after April Fool's
Yeah.
Day. So today,
It's the
everything,
third, but yes.
what you heard, everything's real. Oh, it's April 3rd. I'm lost. So today is actually World Party Day. So go party.
Hey-o.
I'm lost.
Let me think of a...
Hey, we like to party.
Hey, party! We're gonna party. We're gonna party tomorrow.
Yeah, it's your.
Yeah,
It is my
Michael.
birth. Yeah, it is
Hey.
my birth. Yes, thank you so much.
It's my birth.
We're
my
pre-gaming.
birth,
We're
yeah.
pre-gaming. Come on.
my rebirth. Shout out to Lil Wayne. Thanks so much for listening, guys. This was kind of all over the place. I got to be honest. My brain really was fried from that. I think when I told you guys I'm fine, I was like, I'm back to normal. I was in a different room. I was over there. Like
I
now,
saw you. You were like,
now actually being back, God, dude, I really was struggling. Like that was really hard. Never touched that sauce. I literally had to wear gloves because I was so afraid of doing anything wrong with it. So,
hopefully I win this week.
yeah. Oh, also we made a bet on the national championship. Who had UConn?
I had UConn.
You had UConn. So it's you and me.
UConn.
It's tonight. We'll know.
UConn's winning.
Okay.
Jordan Hawkins.
We'll see.
You're probably right.
We'll see.
You're probably right. But I have my Aztecs, San Diego State. So
No, they're San Diego
Kawhi.
State win. No?
San Diego State.
Where's
and
the
We
UConn.
have
laugh
a
at?
buzzer beater. They're up 2.
Where's
They're
the
up
laugh?
2.
They're up
Woo!
2.
San Diego
An
State's up
extra
2.
100 points to one of us by the next time that this happens. So, all right, everybody, thank you so much for listening. We do appreciate it. Be sure you rate 5 stars on whatever platform you're listening to. We love you, and happy birthday to you, not me, you. Yay, basketball.